Through a new executive order issued by Governor Kotek prevents schools from cutting class time in order to handle cuts to their budgets.
As more districts look at possible furlough days to help save money, the governor says there is a limit and students must be in class and be learning for a specific amount of time. The order also prevents districts from counting non-classroom activities like professional development and parent-teacher conferences as instructional time.
We need to protect and restore instructional time for our students. This is about prioritizing academic outcomes and student well-being to ensure that every student has access to consistent, high-quality learning.
The Oregon Education Association released a statement in response to Governor Kotek's order, saying that it was drafted behind closed doors and did not involve teachers and educators. And they also said, quote, "We are alarmed that Governor Kotek and the state board under her direction are ramming through a major policy decision this late in the school year with no resources to support it and no public process to speak of."